What is going on, crypto family? This your boy Random Arts coming with a quick video. And on today's video, guys, we're going to be talking about Roaring Kitty token and what is about to come. I said I wasn't going to make this video. I was just going to let everybody just see it unfold, how it's supposed to unfold. But I was like, you know what? Let me just share this with you guys so that way you could be prepared and not surprised when it does happen. So before I dive too deeply into this video, do me a huge favor by smashing that like button. Consider subscribing. Definitely love to hear you guys' thoughts and opinion about today's video. As it currently stands right now, Roaring Kitty is sitting at a $14.35 million market cap, guys. So over the past couple of days, we just been seeing an absolute rip on Roar. A lot of it again is simply, the big people or the big holders who were selling Roar, they ran out of tokens. Like I always mention, like once the big players, the big whales who lost conviction, who for some reason wanted to go to another asset because Roaring Kitty was moving too slowly for them. Once they got out, like there is no more resistance. And this is what I keep telling. Like the people that normally sell, you're selling, the only people that you're selling against is yourself. So when you sell, you're the only person on the other side. So you're like, man, this thing is dipping, but you're selling. You're the one who's causing the sell. But that's a whole separate video in itself. But like I mentioned, they left, and it also coupled in with GameStop. That's another thing too. GameStop is doing pretty well. Like their last earnings report, that was really what sparked the movement. Currently at $26.34. So GameStop having good earnings because again, GameStop's moving. It's gonna impact Roaring Kitty as well too. Keith Gill come back. That's gonna impact Roaring Kitty as well too. So anytime that GameStop goes higher, the chances of Keith Gill coming back, that becomes a little bit higher and higher. And this could very well be, a huge parabolic run up on Roaring Kitty. But that's not even what this video is about as far as Roaring Kitty, as far as his factor. Let's talk about listings, guys. And one good asset that I could make the comparison to would have to be Turbo, guys. The way that Turbo exploded was based upon all these different listings, guys. And again, it started off just like how we're seeing Roaring Kitty is starting off right now. Like we're inching close to all-time highs. And let me just pull the chart so that way you guys could fully see it here. Let me scroll down. So this is how it started. Like it just started having some pretty nice days, and it was testing all-time highs, similar like how Roaring Kitty is. So it started testing, having pretty good days. Of course you have the normal sales, but notice what started happening. Volume started picking up. Guess what's currently happening right now with Roaring Kitty? Volume is starting to pick up as well too, because volume is a good indicator for exchanges. As volume start to pick up, it starts to get on these exchanges radar. Like what is this token? Especially if it's making new highs and it is going parabolic, then it start trending like all over the place. It gets on these exchanges radar. And I think with the HTX listing, especially right now, it would cause a massive run up. And what we're currently seeing right now with HTX is different. I think Red shared this in the Telegram. I think the token was called AVNT. It got listed on HTX. The next thing you know, crypto.com listed. And several other exchanges started listing it as well too. And I think that is going to be the next thing that's going to happen for Roaring Kitty, because again, we saw this happen for, or at least I saw this happen for Turbo, and it was just like day after day after day, new listing, new listing, new listing, and this was the result of this. Now, the market cap of it was higher, especially when it started the run up. It was in the 30s. So I think we're gonna be able to get to that point. And again, as soon as we start getting to that point, we start getting one listing, like one major listing, and I think that's gonna be all she wrote, because the amount of volume that's gonna come into Roaring Kitty as well as buying pressure is gonna cause it to go parabolic. Because look, Turbo, it was just straight listing after straight listing. This thing shot up, guys. It went from roughly 30 something, $32 million market cap all the way to a 600, close to $700 million market cap. based upon the constant listing that it was seeing. Because these exchanges, guess what? Turbo is similar to Roaring Kitty, you know, and it's a CTO. So 100% of their token supply is on the open market. So as these exchanges started listing Turbo, guess what they had to do? They had to go to the primary place where the available tokens was at, which was Uniswap. So with Uniswap, that's where they were buying the Turbo token, and they had to get that to get into their wallet to have it listed onto their exchange. And because of so many exchanges started listing it, guys, it caused this massive, big parabolic move on the way up. So, and all the people who got in, who was raiding, who was shilling, all right here, they became instant millionaires, you know, instant millionaires. Then, of course, after the listing, and we're going to be talking about this part too, because after Roaring Kitty get its listing, because the next phase of it is going to be the whole consolidation phase. Now you're going to be waiting for the big boys, the biggest players, your Binance, your Coinbase, to start listing after these other exchanges started listing. And of course, people were taking profits, become millionaires, blah, blah, blah. They're happy. They're happy. Now, Turbo is on everybody's radar. They're like, what is this token that just pumped out of nowhere? What is this, new big boy that just joined into, the leagues of these top tokens? And this is what happened here. Just a consolidation, and after that, initial run up, you get the consolidation. Then it is gonna follow up by more ripping. And of course, they got the Binance listing, they got the Coinbase listing. I want to even say they got Robinhood listing as well too. Now, one of the biggest thing that helped me be able to time like my hodl for Shiba Inu was the listings. I was constantly checking to see where have Shiba Inu. I'm talking about like back in 2021. I was looking, I was like, where have Shiba Inu not been listed at? Coinbase wasn't listing it. So I was like, yo, Coinbase haven't listed and it's been on all these exchanges that's listing it for free. I'm like, eventually that's gonna happen. Then of course you get the Coinbase, you get the Binance, you get all this, and we just started seeing the Shiba Inu have a massive pump. So when I'm looking at Roaring Kitty, guys, this is what I'm looking at. I'm looking at two things actually. Two things. One, holder count. Current holder count for Roaring Kitty is only 1,500, guys. 1,500. I'm 1,500. 1,500 holders, guys. And because it's extremely low, based upon if you look at Turbo 57,000, if you look at SPX 6,900, I want to say that's about that's on Ethereum. It's about 30 or 40,000 or something like that. It is extremely low. So I'm comparing that to other. I'm comparing Roaring Kitty's holder count, because this is why I say it's just simple math, guys. If you could see that a project that is currently at a $14 million market cap and it could pump to a $14 million market cap with less holders than a lot of these big projects that have more holders, then that just lets you know eventually more of those holders from those other projects is going to eventually come to Roaring Kitty. So meaning they're going to have to buy in on Roaring Kitty, and it's just going to eventually increase the floor. But most people, they're looking for that instant gratification. They think they're gonna be rich tomorrow. They're gonna flick off their boss. They're gonna, find that supermodel and they're gonna marry them tomorrow. Like, all of this is just instant stuff. And this is why, just over the past year, I just been saying the same thing. Just follow the course, guys. Raid, shield, buy the dip. Raid, shield, buy the dip. Work for your bag. Work for your bag. It was like I was a broken record or something. Just the same thing over and over. It's gonna pump. It's gonna eventually pump. It's gonna bounce. It's a CTO. CTOs always bounce. And of course, guys, this is what we're currently seeing right now. And right now, again, I think once we probably see, maybe, depending if Keith Gill comes back in the next couple of days, we may be able to just blow past this. But what I would ideally love to see, I would love to see some consolidation at the all-time highs, like maybe 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks consolidation around this top as the holder count continue to grow, and of course, because then once that start happening and we see listings, then guess what, guys? We have a solid base floor right here near all-time highs. And now when we're jumping based upon this area versus, we jumping based upon a $7 million market cap. Either or, things are still looking good, guys. Things are looking, forget good, things are looking great. We got people on X following through the Keith Gill posting. I see people, taking screenshots of the of their profits of how much they're up on Roaring Kitty. So big congrats to you guys. Continue to keep posting and just show the world, man. Like, you could legit make money in crypto. If you are a part of something bigger than yourself. Like, if you think like, hey, I'm just gonna try to outshine, or like, this is not about that. This is about a community, and for, day in and day out, the community shows up, the community raids, and this is all possible due to the community. But that is all that I have for you guys today. Leave a like, leave a comment. Random Mars got signing off, and them listings, man, it's gonna start hitting, and it's gonna start hitting real fast, real quick. And once that happened, man, I'm telling you, Roaring Kitty could legit, you wake up and it's somewhere in the billions of dollars worth of market cap, because we seen what happened with Turbo, guys. 600, close to $700 million or worth of market cap in a course of just a few days. So things could happen real fast, real quick. So if you don't got your bags packed, I don't know what to tell you. Peace.